What's the worst announcement your school ever made? I was half asleep in third period algebra when Principal Rodriguez's voice cut through the classroom speaker system, but something was different. Her usual cheerful tone was replaced by something cold and urgent. Attention all students and faculty. We need everyone to remain exactly where you are. Do not leave your classrooms under any circumstances. My math teacher, Mr. Peterson, stopped mid-equation, chalk hovering over the board. The entire class looked around confused. Sarah, who sits behind me, whispered, "What's going on?" Furthermore, Principal Rodriguez continued, her voice shaking slightly, "We need every student to carefully examine their personal belongings. Check your backpacks, purses, jackets, anything you brought to school today." Now I was really confused. Check our stuff? For what? If you discover any item that does not belong to you, any electronic device, package, or object you don't recognize, do not touch it. Immediately raise your hand, and your teacher will handle the situation. The classroom fell dead silent. My stomach started churning as I slowly unzipped my backpack. Everything looked normal until I reached the bottom of it. There was something there, a small black rectangular device, about the size of a deck of cards, with wires sticking out and a tiny red light blinking. I'd never seen it before in my life. My hand shot up so fast it nearly gave me whiplash. "Mr. Peterson," I called out, trying to keep my voice steady. "I think I found something." He rushed over to my desk, looked into my bag, and his face went completely white. Without saying a word, he grabbed his classroom phone and dialed the main office. "We have a situation in room 237, he said quietly into the receiver. "Yes, another one." Another one? How many kids had found these things? Within 2 minutes, our classroom door burst open. It wasn't another teacher. It was 3 people in full tactical gear with "Bomb Squad" printed across their vests. The lead officer approached my desk calmly but quickly. "Everyone needs to evacuate this. Head to the gym." We headed into the gymnasium where Principal Rodriguez was waiting with a microphone, flanked by police officers and FBI agents. "FBI agents at our school?" "Students," she began, her voice barely steady. "What I'm about to tell you is very serious. We received an anonymous tip this morning that explosive devices had been planted throughout the school." The entire gymnasium erupted in gasps and screams. Some kids started crying immediately. My best friend Jake grabbed my arm so tight it hurt. "We have discovered 12 devices total, planted in random students' belongings. The bomb squad is currently securing each device to determine if they pose a genuine threat." For the next 3 hours, we sat in that gymnasium while bomb squad technicians worked through the school. Parents were called, news vans showed up outside, and helicopters circled overhead. Finally, around 2 p.m., an FBI agent took the microphone. "We can confirm that all devices were fake. However, this was not a harmless prank. This was a deliberate act of terrorism designed to cause fear and disruption." He paused, scanning the crowd of students. "We have arrested the individual responsible. This person will face federal charges for making terrorist threats, causing public panic, and endangering the welfare of minors." The room buzzed with whispers. "Who could have done this?" "The perpetrator," the agent continued, "is Marcus Williams, a senior at this school." Marcus Williams? I knew him. He was in my chemistry class, always making jokes, always trying to be the center of attention. Turns out Marcus had spent weeks planning this prank. He'd built fake explosive devices using electronics ordered online, then snuck them into random students' bags during lunch periods and passing time. He thought it would be hilarious to watch the school panic. His plan was to reveal it was all a joke after the evacuation, expecting everyone to laugh and call him a genius. Instead, he's now facing 20 years in federal prison for domestic terrorism charges. His college acceptance to Stanford was immediately revoked. His parents had to sell their house to pay for legal fees. The FBI put him on a permanent watch list. His whole life was destroyed because he wanted to create a viral moment.